Today, we are going to show you how to initiate, edit, and submit a Recipient Close Out Report, or RCOR, in the Department of Ecology Grant and Loan Management System, EAGL IGX. To initiate an RCOR, the parent document must be in agreement active status. Only one Recipient Closeout Report may be associated with a parent document. You must be in the role of a Recipient Project Manager or an authorized official to initiate an RCOR. Currently, I am logged into EAGL IGX as an authorized official. If you need information about logging in or registering in EAGL IGX, visit the Ecology webpage for instructions. To start, I'll first need to locate my agreement. I can do that by going to my top navigation bar, selecting Searches, and then selecting Applications from the drop-down menu. Remember that your last search criteria will remain, so it is best to select Clear before using those filters. You can also choose not to enter any information in the filters and select the Search button, and all the agreements you are assigned to will be returned in these results. I'll enter part of the name of the application that I'm searching for, and after I hit Search, that document is returned to me in these results. I'll select that application name to be taken to its landing page. Now that I'm on the document landing page, I can see that this application is in the agreement active status, and I am in the role on this document as the authorized official, so I should be able to initiate that RCOR. There are two ways to initiate a Recipient Closeout Report. From the Agreement left navigation bar, I can scroll down to initiate related documents, and selecting that option will then allow me to select my parent document and choose one of these options for the subdocument that I'd like to create. In this case, the Closeout Report. But instead of initiating from here, I will copy the name of this application and then press Home to go back to my dashboard. Back on my dashboard, the first panel that I see here as the authorized official is the My Tasks panel. In the upper right corner of that panel is the button to initiate a related document. When I select the button from this panel, I am given a list of options of different parent documents that I can choose. In this case, I'll be able to paste in the name of that document that I copied. My results will now be specific to that application. I'll select Recipient Closeout Report and create. This pop-up will give me details about that report. When I hit Proceed, it will initiate that report and take me to its document landing page. I can see here that it will confirm that the document status is in Recipient Closeout Report in process, and that my role on this document is the authorized official. In my left navigation bar, I can see the Forms section where the Recipient Closeout Report form is. Below that form are the document tools that I can use. There's a link back to the landing page, the option to add or edit people on this document, status history, the attachment repository, modification summary, document validation, print document, and document messages. Underneath those tools are the status options. I can change the status to either Recipient Closeout Report Submitted or Recipient Closeout Report Canceled. Beneath those status options are the related documents, including the other subdocuments associated with the parent document, as well as a link back to that parent document application. You can scroll back up in this left navigation bar and click into the Recipient Closeout Report form. When we first access the Recipient Closeout Report form, We can see error checks in the upper right corner that will need to be resolved before this document status can be changed. We will complete these fields and go through them as we go along. At the top of the form to the left of those error checks are instructions that let me know that required fields will be marked with a red asterisk. There is also a public disclosure notice that lets me know how information will be used on this website, including information entered onto this form. There's also a link to the Public Records Act if I need more information. Going down the form, there is a by task summary table that includes the task title, which will auto-populate for each task found on the scope of work forms. For summary of accomplishments, what I will do is summarize or highlight the achievements from the reporting period. And for actual outcome, I will identify any concrete results accomplished in this reporting period. I can then hit save in the upper right corner, and that will resolve those 2 error checks. Continuing down, for lessons learned, this is where I would share any positive or negative insights gained through our experiences this quarter. I then have the option to upload documents, where I would share photos or documents that support the activity or accomplishments for this reporting period. I could list those documents here and upload those supporting documents using this upload field. I could also leave a general comment and then add or modify my locations with the mapping information, where I can update my project location if needed. After I have filled in all of my information, I would save the form to make sure I have no remaining error checks. To submit this form, I could go on my left navigation menu under Status Options and select Recipient Close Out Report Submitted. Or I could go to the bottom of my form and select the button for Save and Submit. I can hit OK to confirm that I want to change that document status. It will then take me back to the document landing page for this Recipient Closeout Report, and I can now see that this document has been changed to the Recipient Closeout Report Submitted status. If you have any questions, please reach out to your Ecology Grant Manager found on the Ecology contact form.